with only one click. Come on. Yes, no. Come on. Don't be laggy. Oh, what kick? Twitch, YouTube. Okay, no problem. No problemo. Yes, where were we? Yeah, another. I made the first layer, yeah. And I got the T's, like in the 3x3, 3 times 3 times 3. Yeah, 3 by 3 by 3 cube. What was it? Yeah, I talked about Maduro, and now we were talking about, yes, this another leftist meltdown on Nick Shirley. Yes, I want to talk about it a lot. I made a video, but I still want to talk about it. So, again, how can it be this obvious to just these people just don't want any criticism. That's it. Just you won't criticize them. How did we do this? So they were doing something undercovered. Something is undercovered, and you think there is no possible way to defend this. And they managed to shamelessly try to attack you just because you undercovered it. It became really meaningless, these people calling someone racist, calling someone white supremacist. It really became meaningless. And it pushes people to be more racist. Because that at this point, that there will be something. Yeah, I mean, if these people are involved, if this minority is involved, or this minority's chance of being criminal is higher, because it is easier for them to do this. These people, these politicians, make it easier for them. If they get caught, they will cover for them, or they will work to mainstream media is behind them. Everything is yeah. So you would actually think that these people are more able to do these things. So it actually pushes people more to being racist. Green, dark green, and light blue. Dark green, light blue. Yeah. Now. How was it? I forgot. Yes. Like this. Yeah, okay. I turn this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Like this. Yeah. I made this edge. Yeah. Light blue, dark green edge. Let's do another one. This edge, dark yellow white edge will go to here. Yeah. This. Oh yeah. Yes, I remembered. I remembered. Now. Oh yeah, this one is ready. This one is ready. Okay. Yeah, right there. It matches the centers. Now, what else we should talk about? Yes, pro-Palestine people and the Iranians. Yes, that will be the next topic. But let's discuss this Nick Shirley thing more, because it really bothers me. There's some fraud out there worth millions of dollars, and they are just focused on blaming, discrediting someone who undercovered it. How does this happen? Orange yellow, orange yellow. Yeah, nice. Now all the edges and centers and this surface is matching. Now continue. They just right away start blaming you. They just completely forget about the fraud and yeah, who is this? So let's think about this for a second. This logic here for a second. So why do you focus on this much? Can't this person be actually genuine and they happen to be also Malians? When you do this, what is your justification? You fixate on him without actually having nothing on him. You have no proof. You have no proof. It is only natural for a person, a journalist, or let's say proclaimed journalist, still thinking about this, talking about this so much, trying to prove. And it is actually, yes, there are so much things. So, and like if what I'm trying to say is, while saying that he shouldn't, think, he shouldn't fixate, or he should be more, what is the word? He should be more careful because he can hurt a community. There can be peaceful people, and even though there can be a peaceful community, there can be peaceful people or not criminal people in that community, and when you show this or fixate on this, there can be harm. So harm to that society, to actually peaceful people. Okay, so you're saying that the amount of harm that there can be caused because of criminals, but when we investigate, there can be actually peaceful people and we can hurt them. Generalization is bad. Classic generalization is bad, and the amount of harm, no matter how much harm there are, it is bad. It is still bad. We shouldn't do it because there can be peaceful people. Okay, so why are you fixating on him? When you fixate on him without actually having nothing on that person, doesn't it also hurt anyone? Why is that justified? Can you claim anything? Can you bring any other excuse, other than just if you don't fixate on him and co- um, show that if he is lying, there can be a bigger harm. There can be any excuse other than that. Yeah, so this is the problem. This is the problem. You just think every fucking time the harm you're trying to, the imaginary harm actually, you are trying to save people from, justifies everything. It justifies everything, and also even the most real harm can never justify any action when you don't like it. This is the thing we always see from leftists. It is really disgusting. Yes. Now let's put this back. It is so goddamn obvious. So goddamn obvious that when it is immigrants, when it is illegal people, when it is minorities, you just try to blindly defend it. That's it. There is actually, we didn't actually even see something like, oh, it is Somalians. There's actually nothing wrong with it, but Nick Hurley didn't even say that, right? they just freaked out themselves. All did they care? I can't understand. If you see this much, this many things going on, this many daycare centers, this many obvious suspicious things, and all of them are managed by Somalians. And you immediately, get mixed attacks. Someone say, oh, you're racist. Another one, oh, you're just hurting Somalis. So actually, just only looking at that, they started attacking him. You're racist. You're like, you're this. You're white supremacist. But actually, it is okay to say, yes, Somalians do this. Somalians have a bigger potential to do fraud, right? It is actually normal to say that, because why not? If it is the truth, why not? And this is the and so the problem, the scenario is this ironic. It is this ironic. You just show people, okay, these daycare centers, they are frauds. They are frauds. They are taking money without doing anything. You show why it is actually, fraud. You prove it. You keep going there and show they are not working, they are not legitimate, and immediately you get called. You don't even say that, okay, they are Somalians. See, they are all Somalians. Like I said, there was actually nothing wrong with this. There was actually nothing wrong with saying all of them were Somalians. But he didn't even say that. And they still call him racist. So this actually shows that they just want to make this keep going. When a migrant does something, when a person that is illegal immigrant, when a Somalian, when a minority does something, they will just blindly support it. At this point, there is no rational thing that you will get from these people. They are so disconnected from the real world. There is no defense here. To claim that, oh, this person, why do you this? Like I said, why shouldn't we fixate on this matter, this fraud, but we should fixate and try to discredit a person this much? Why is that not justified, but this is justified? You're actually hypocrites. If it is because of the harm it can cause, your investigation, your fixation, then why do you do this? There is also a potential, actually, obviously, he is right. There is nothing wrong with his reportations. But let's say he can be lying. Still, there will be a possibility that he is honest. So, according to your principle, it is unjustified. It is not justified to fixate on him because, there can be harms. There can be more harm. So we should take this risk, this blaming innocent person, this risk. You always do this. We always say this, but when it is against white people, suddenly we are an absolute individualists. 99.9 until there is not even a single person that is criminal from a group, you cannot generalize. when they like the criminal group, when it is the group they like, which is criminal, this is our moral code. And this is why they are falling so rapidly. There is no future for these progressive people. Absolutely not. There is no future for them. They cannot relate to people. They cannot relate to reality. The world doesn't turn in this spin on these political statements and the way you understand politics. No, it is much more objective now. Much more. The amount of credit with lies you can get is dramatically dropping. But and they can understand that. Also, they don't relate to any kind of real sense. They don't relate to real world. They are completely disconnected from the real world. I mean, you see this thing and you think, dude, what is their problem? How can I never thought this time there will be some I thought there will be minor voices, just minor voices that say that you are racist. I still didn't expect this many people, this bigger, governor of Minnesota, openly say you're white supremacist. I didn't expect that, to be honest. So they are disconnected from the reality, and actually these things encourage people like me who are more objective, more realistic, relates to reality more than these lib-left lunatics. Because every time something like this happens, and this is a huge one, by huge one I mean this defense, every time we see these kind of claims, it means it strengthens the idea that this is just bullshit. There is nothing from there, nothing from the other side that is worth my notice, worth my attention, worth acknowledging. They was just nothing to take serious and deal with it. Every time you get less cautious about it, they will just completely irrationally say something. The need to deal with it, the feeling to need to deal with it will lessen every time. You understand that there is nothing rational about these people. We won't hear anything actually rational and can be taken serious. And I need to answer. No, just every time it strengthens this idea that they will just talk, they will just attack, and we will just, with zero shame, with like a criticism, the impact of criticism that makes you conscious about yourself, right? This thing that makes you conscious, that thing drops, lessens every time, because it is just bullshit. They are just crazy people talking. They will just talk anyways. So actually it strengthens. If before this, when these people, you will do something rational and these people will call you racist, if you are someone with will be cautious, will become conscious, not cautious, conscious about yourself because of this criticism, after this event, it won't make you. The probability that they will make you conscious about yourself will decrease. That's what I'm saying, because nothing, they are so irrational, completely mad. They lost their mind. The left in the United States, they just lost their mind, dude. Every time you see, they just crazy people. I sometimes think, yeah, just don't bother. But then, yeah, anyways, yeah, like that, crazy people. And that's why this is what happened to me. At first months I opened up my page on Instagram, I was more cautious about not sharing the posts that these lunatics might not like. But right now I openly say these things. They just, every time I criticize a Muslim, those comments from those lunatics, come. Oh, you're racist. How dare you? You're racist. You're Islamophobe. Still, I get these comments, but I zero impact anymore. They have zero impact from now on. Yeah, so this is what I mean. I try to, for example, tell some people that Mamdani is not a good person, or you shouldn't support him, an Islamist. They were just obsessed with supporting him, a migrant, Muslim, anti-Trump socialist. Brain dead people. Mamdani voters are brain dead. I tried to tell them. Now you will see how your city goes shit. You will see. You think that, oh, it is good. He goes to terrible apartments that owners don't repair. Don't repair. You think it's a good thing. No, dude, that is the result. That is the result of policies he wants. He just wants more of it. The things he wants to do more, those things caused those apartments just go empty and worthless. Because of those policies, homeowners don't want to repair those homes, those places. And now he will do more of them. And you think it is good. Oh, goes on some raids, and he thanks people, he loves people. When I say these things on Instagram, people would immediately try to defend it. Oh, but you just don't like him because he's a Muslim, but actually he's a good person. He's a classic. He's a classic. He's socialist first of all, but also a classic Muslim crybaby. We see these people all the time. Everything about him, everything he said was like that. But they are so obsessed because, he's immigrant, he's Muslim mayor in a Christian country. Oh, could there be a Christian mayor in his country? His uh, actual country? No, right? No fucking way. Yeah, they lose their minds. There is nothing rational. Just something that fits their narrative. Someone fits their narrative. Just blindly support it. Blindly. And blindly attack you. You just, most of the time you're just not aware of, someone minority, someone from a different race. But they immediately see it, they immediately acknowledge it, and yeah, you attack from that because of his race. Yeah, dude, seriously. I mean, can you actually prove that those businesses are legitimate? If not, why would it be wrong to point out, yeah, this, and this daycare centers, they are frauds? Isn't this your job to cover these things? Or can you show that there is actually equal rate of fraud daycare centers, but Nick Shirley only covered the Somalian ones? If you can show something like this, it would actually prove your point, but you can't. So why is it wrong? Why is it wrong that when there is some fraud like this, or let's say it is not fraud, still, there is something suspicious this big, isn't this worth criticizing, worth investigating? Yes, right? When there is something this big, you will investigate, because there is that risk. There is that risk for it to be this bad, this fraud. So why will you stop? Why will you not investigate this matter? Because they are Somalians. Because they are Somalians, you won't investigate. And I mean, dude, think about it. They spelled the word wrong. Think about how many people actually noticed this and did nothing. There must be so many politicians out there that knew these things and didn't do anything, or just helped, right? I will talk more about this brain dead leftists attacking on Nick Shirley. This is also, by the way, this is the end of the mainstream media. Everyone saw how disgusting, how shameless you people are. Everyone saw. And you know what? You didn't make a single person question Nick Shirley. All you did is, most people knew it, but it strengthened this idea that these questions, that what else did you guys covered up? What other things did you not talk about? Did you cover up for because it didn't fit your narrative? It only makes people question this, nothing else. Nothing else whatsoever. Let's continue. Now we need gray, blue, orange. Gray, blue, orange. Orange is kind of whorish. Finally. Okay, another one. No. Yes, this one. This one is nice. Where does it go? It goes to right here. It's been a few years. I actually solved this faster, but it's been years. I forgot even the slightest, even the most simple algorithms. Yeah, this placing these edges, it is the simplest algorithm. Looks good, right? Half of it solved. Now, now we need to do. Now I need to do the green, orange, yellow. Yes, this one. This one will be here. No, here. Because this. And we got the bottom layer, bottom face. So we need to put this one here. So these things, rather than this, other than this last surface, it will be done. This whole thing will be done, and so I need to now do these things, do these bottom corners. like this one, like these, and then these. Yeah, first these. We are doing these. Yes, this one is nice. Good. Green, green and gray. Yeah. Now this one. Yep. Right here. Maybe I should be more close to the camera. How is it now? Yeah. It's close to be all done. This one will be... Yes. It doesn't turn very good. Nice. Now nice. Now per yeah, pink, yellow, light yellow and gray. This piece is done, and all the heart pieces in here. No, I should... Yeah, purple should be down, and all these down corners, let's call them down corners, these are done. Okay, now, oh no, one is missing. from now on I have to be cautious about making it. When I put some piece in place, it starts to disturb other pieces places, so I have to do algorithms to put them in correct places. Keep watching. Oh, this part is hard. But yeah, finally, we have all the matching centers. Right. Now the middle corners. Middle corners, yeah. This should be easy at first. Let's try it again. Yes! Yes, now I got it. Now I got it. Yeah. Still got it. Still got it. Yep. Now let's do this. We are so close to only this layer. Okay. One more layer. One more layer. And now we are almost done. See, only this part, only the almost done, but this is the hardest part. At least for me, yeah, for me it is the hardest part. I'm gonna try to just go ahead and just try. I will try the algorithms in 3 by 3 by 3. I will use the same algorithms. Just try randomly. Just get rid of this. Okay. Then this should make it better. No, it didn't. Okay, I'm bored. I won't finish it. I'm bored. I'm sorry. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. That is the end of our stream, this awesome stream. Let's summarize. Leftists are mad, leftists are crazy out of their mind, and I'm awesome at Rubik's Cube